Look, I get it. You're sick and tired of hearing about AI. It's in the news, your kids talk about it, your boss mentions it in meetings. But let's be honest. For many of us over 40, it feels like this big, mysterious thing. Like trying to understand your smartphone the first couple times you use it. It's frustrating. So today we're going to cut through the jargon and talk about how you, yes, you, can actually use AI tools to make your work life easier. You can impress your colleagues and wow your friends and even shine in those performance reviews we talked about last time. And as always, Mabel, my trusty guide and voice of reason, is here to help us navigate this together.
Thanks, Rod. Let's start with the basics. AI at its core is just a tool, like a really smart calculator or a super-powered search engine. It's designed to help us do things faster and more efficiently. Think of it like this. If you used to spend hours sorting through files by hand, now a computer program can do it in seconds. That's AI in a nutshell. It learns patterns and automates tasks that used to take up our valuable time.
So it's not some robot plotting to steal my job, right?
Not at all. It's a helper. But like any tool, it's only as good as how you use it. That's why we need to talk about practical ways to make it work for you. And the good news is, you don't need a computer science degree to get started.
Perfect, because to tell you the truth, barely understand how I'm talking to you right now. And speaking of you, Mabel, let's walk everyone through how you come to life.
Sure. What I am is OpenAI's ChatGPT Advanced Voice Mode. The sound of my voice comes from ChatGPT itself. My name was given to me by our former frequent guest on the show, Mr. Mark Twain, when this channel was called Laughin' with Lincoln.
Yeah, I think Mr. Twain had a thing for you, too.
Haha, well, he was actually kinda cute.
Yeah, please continue the story about you, not you and Twain.
Sure, let's see. So my response is, my speech comes from ChatGPT. Rod designed me in a program called Ideogram, and the lip syncing is done with a program called DID. Everything is put together in an editing program called Descript.
Yes, and even though they aren't on the show anymore, Abraham Lincoln's and Mark Twain's voices came from a fun program called 11 Labs, and you should definitely check that one out. The link for all these I'll have down below the video after we're through.
We've actually created a comprehensive guide to the top AI tools that anyone can use, which we'll share at the end of this episode. But let's cover a few highlights that you can start using today.
Let's talk about ChatGPT since it's free and anyone can use it. I want to show how simple it can be to get started. First, you just go to chat.openai.com and create a free account. Once you're in, you'll see a blank screen with a box at the bottom where you can type questions or instructions. If you're struggling with explaining a complex concept in an email, you could type, "Help me explain blockchain technology to my team in simple terms." You can say, "Talk to me as if I'm an 8-year-old." If you're having problems grasping a concept, and it will explain things in those terms like you're 8 years old. And I actually use that quite a bit because I'm mentally an 8-year-old. But no, I mean, it's nothing to feel bad about. Some of these things that we talk about on here, that's how I learned. I said, explain it to me like I'm, 12. And if I don't get it, 10. And if I don't get that, 8. Pretty soon it's got me building things with blocks. But I understand what it's talking about. For preparing a meeting, you can create an agenda for a 30-minute team check-in meeting focused on project updates and roadblocks. For learning something new, explain the basics of Excel pivot tables like I'm a beginner, again, like I'm 8 years old. For creative ideas, give me 5 creative team building activities for a remote team. The key is just getting started. Don't overthink it. Just ask a question like you would to a helpful colleague, or instead of putting something into Google search, put it into ChatGPT. And then, again, you can say, okay, well, what about this part? If it was something you weren't expecting and it mentions something you're not quite sure of, you just say, what's that? And instead of just getting a bunch of search returns that you have no idea what they say until you click into them, the answer is right there in front of you. It's so much easier than search. Just be specific about exactly what you want. In our AI starter kit that we'll have linked below, We've actually included a prompt library with 25 ready-to-use prompts. They're organized by category, like email communication, meeting prep, problem solving, performance and career development, and project management. So you don't even have to create these from scratch, and that'll be linked below this video as well. So whatever your job is, there's probably an AI tool that can help make it easier. Even with all these amazing AI tools, your human coefficient remains your greatest advantage. In our starter kit, we highlight 5 areas where humans will always have the edge. First, there's experience and judgment. AI can analyze data, but you bring context, nuance, and wisdom gained from years of experience. Second is relationship building. AI can draft messages, but you build genuine connections with clients and colleagues. Third is creativity and innovation. AI can generate ideas, but you determine which ones align with values and vision. Fourth is emotional intelligence. AI can detect basic sentiment, but you understand subtle emotional dynamics. And finally, ethical decision making. AI can present options, but you determine what's right in complex situations.
That's why we always say AI is a tool to enhance your human capabilities, not replace them. The goal is to let AI handle the routine tasks so you can focus on these high-value human contributions. We know trying new technology can be frustrating at times. In our starter kit, we address some common challenges people face when using AI tools. 1. Getting incorrect information. Always verify important facts before using them in your work. 2. Not getting useful results. Try being more specific in your prompts with more details and context. 3. Privacy concerns. Don't input confidential or sensitive information into public AI tools. 4. Feeling overwhelmed. Start with just one tool that addresses a specific pain point. And 5. Becoming too dependent. Remember to keep developing your own expertise while using AI as an enhancer.
These are such common roadblocks that stop people from even trying. But with these simple solutions, anyone can get past them and start benefiting from these tools. And it's all about tools. We're not talking about programming anything. The main thing you need to learn, that we all need to learn, is what tools can I use for this project? And you can even ask ChatGPT that. You can ask Claude that. You can ask Gemini that, Grok that. Find me the tools to use for this project that I'm working on. Give me the top 5, or give me every tool I'll need to make this easier. You'd be amazed. People are out there building stuff right now because there's something called vibe coding going on now. It's basically means simple language, like you're talking to a friend. Hey, buddy, you're a great programmer. Why don't you program this thing for me that tracks my calorie intake and gives me a workout for an old guy like me? So instead of saying that to your friend sitting there who's the developer or whatever, you can talk right in and have something design it for you. There's programs called Windsurf and others, and it's really simple. It's simple to use. So my point is there's a lot of tools out there that people have built already that a lot of them are free, open source and free for you to use. Some cost a little bit of money, but it's like the apps on your phone. Some are free, some are 99 cents. So you look for those tools to use, and when you know which tools to use, it makes the job easier. If you've ever constructed anything or had to work on your car or whatever, it's a lot easier to have a socket wrench than it is just a pair of pliers or something that are going to slip on you, or even a wrench, just a normal wrench. So it's nothing to really be all that worried about right now. And where we're at in this whole timeline is just learn how to use the tools. And we know it can be overwhelming to adopt to all these new tools at once. So we created this 4-week AI integration plan in our starter kit that you can download below. And again, it's absolutely free.
Week 1 is all about exploring and learning. You'll try ChatGPT, experiment with a few prompts, and identify one task you dislike that AI might help with.
Week 2 focuses on establishing routines. You'll create your own prompt library and start using AI for specific tasks like meeting prep.
Week 3 is when you expand and refine. You'll try new tools and more complex prompts.
And week 4 is about integration and sharing. You'll look for workflows to automate and even share your knowledge with team members.
I love how gradual this approach is. It's not about changing everything overnight. It's about steady progress that adds up to significant improvements in your work life.
And remember, even with AI, the 3C formula from our last episode is still key: contribution, connection, and creativity.
Let's see how AI tools can boost each of these areas. For contribution, AI tools can help you track and quantify your impact. For connection, tools like Grammarly can help ensure your communications are clear and effective. For creativity, AI can spark ideas and help you break through blocks.
Exactly. It's not about replacing yourself with AI. It's about using AI to amplify your human capabilities and make your contributions even more valuable. To help you put all this into practice, like I said, we've got this comprehensive AI starter kit for non-techies like us. And that includes a detailed guide to the top 10 free AI tools, a prompt library with 25 ready-to-use prompts organized by job function, the complete 4-week AI integration plan, strategies for leveraging your human coefficient advantage, solution to common AI challenges. So just head to the Human Coefficient YouTube homepage and download it there. Still don't have the website set up, and I don't know if it ever will be. No, it will be. Just had some bumps I ran into. So that's it for today. Big thanks to Mabel for helping us navigate this stuff. If this episode helped you, please hit that like button and share it with a friend who might be feeling overwhelmed by all this AI talk. Remember, AI is just a tool. You are still the craftsperson, and the best tools in the world are only as good as the person using them. As always, we're all figuring this stuff out together, day by day, step by step, and nobody gets left behind. Just watch videos such as this one. Watch out for articles that you see online. Read those, and we'll get through all this. You'll find tools that you're thankful you found, and to make your life a whole lot easier. So again, we're going to figure this out together. Nobody's going to get left behind. And I'm Rod. Reminding you to stay smart, stay human, and stay indispensable. We'll see you next time.